5, without those 3, Alaska could be leading this basketball game. So, you know, that's what it is about Game 7. Guys stepping up, unusual guys or superstars, but somebody usually steps up and wins these kind of games. We'll see what's going to happen here in the second half.
Nagbukas na po ang ating third quarter at sa atin ng Summit Natural Drinking Water. Thirst for more with my pulse. It's game on, and it is Alex Cabagnot with Marshall Lassiter, Chris Ross, Junmar Pardo, and Arvin Santos getting things started for the San Miguel Beermen as they go up against San Miguel Eman, Tonton Ontiveros, Vic Manuel, JV Casio, and Chris Eximiliano. 1.4 seconds natitira sa shot clock na San Miguel. Eman recovering just in time to block that attempt.
Second block of Sam Eman on Junmar Pardo.
He's been playing physical too. When he tries to go through the paint, Sam has been really knocking him off the screen. So, you know, he's been effective so far. And again, another guy that Alex pulls out of his hat and says, you know, you can play just like anybody else on this basketball team.
Good for the Alaska Aces. They're 11 out of 14. Out of the 14 guys that played, 11 guys have already scored.
And out of the 14 guys, 13 guys have taken shots, including Gawang off the barrel.
He misses on that long bomb. And it is San Miguel who will get it across. Fajardo at the post kontra dito kay Eman. Dom already mentioned it. Nakakadalawa na si Eman dito kay Junmar. Pero Junmar will miss on that one. Eman over to Casio.
Psychologically, there aren't too many people that block Junmar Fajardo's shot. So, you know, because of those 2 blocks, kind of hesitated a little bit as well.
Oh! How about JV Casio sneaking that one through?
No hesitation there for JV Casio.
Yeah, again, the game plan for Alaska is play Fajardo one-on-one, put the big guys, Eman in front of him, and make Junmar shoot over.
But away from play as they battled for position, Eman is whistled for a foul kontra kay Junmar.
And he was, you know, again, being physical with Junmar as Junmar goes into the paint. That's obviously the game plan.
Tatlo ang abante ng mga nakapula. The defending champions already in the history books as the first ever team in the PBA to ever force a Game 7 after being down 0-3. Junmar Pardo with a 3-point play opportunity. This awesome play is brought to you by Signal.
Here we go again, and nothing easy. You know, you don't see anything easy in this basketball game. Guys going to the basket, 2 or 3 guys collapsing. Luckily, that ball went right into the hands of Junmar, and Junmar is able to finish.
Bonus free throw na yun. Natin sa atin ng Smart Bro. With Smart Bro, you can share the Smart Life. Almost 2 minutes having gone by in this third quarter. It is Casio with the leather. They go to Manuel. He leans in. Eman looking to clean it up. Lost control. Lassiter bothered him, and he collars the board. Cabagnot pushing hard. Eximiliano recovers on him. And it is Lassiter looking to slow things down. They go back to the reigning back-to-back MVP. Junmar lost his dribble. Back out to Santos. 6 to shoot for the guys in red. Alex for 3. Punches it through. Sa atin niya ng Smart Bro. With Smart Bro, we can share the Smart Life.
I still think Alex Cabagnot is one of those big moment guys. And JV has been also, although he misses that shot, in his career, his short career, he's been a big moment guy.
Alex back to back. Di makakuha yung pangalawa, but he was fouled all the way up. And it is something that will be investigated. And it is 3 shots being awarded to Cabagnot, so he was beyond that line when he got clipped. Cabagnot scoreless in the first half now with a total of 4 as he takes care of the first free throw.
Alex was 0 for 5 from the field in the first half. He did not score a point, but was plus 13 in the plus-minus chart. So obviously when he was out on the floor, the team itself was playing well despite the fact that he was not scoring.
51-40, this is now the brand new largest lead of the game. 11 puntos para sa mga magsiserbesa. Cabagnot with the leather. Casio out to Dondon. Shot clock was winding down. Dondon had to put it up. And Arwin will miss over at the other end. Looks at rebound play, merong foul.
You gotta credit the defense of the San Miguel Beermen here at the start of the third quarter. they've been making it difficult for the aces to score.
But I'll tell you again, Aces did a great job of getting back on defense and stopping. How many fast break attempts has San Miguel been spoiled with?
Abueva making his way back onto the floor, replacing etong si Ping Eximiliano.
And this is what Coach Alex Thompson was doing in the first quarter, playing Calvin Abueva at the 3 spot.
Well, he's got a natural mismatch there in the 3 spot. He's been doing that pretty much for the whole series. And they just haven't been really able to take advantage of it much as they'd like.
Junmar forces it up and out. Ross to Lassiter for a long one. Abueva securing that board para dito sa Alaska.
Watch Abueva going all the way.
Calvin to the cup. No.
You can kind of see it in Calvin's body language as he's going down the floor. This is mine. I see that gap. I'm going to take it. I dare you to get in my way.
Ross on the attack. Look at how much respect Chris Ross is getting right now. Calvin Abueva is the man tasked to try and slow him down. An offensive foul is spotted there. First personal on Pardo.
Credit Sam Emma. He's really earning his minutes, not just for tonight, but in the next conference.
Especially when the bigger imports come in. That opens next Wednesday, February 10th. PNP versus Blackwater will be the first game, and then Star and Meralco get it on at 7 p.m. Mga laro pong yan sa Smart Araneta Coliseum.
You have to wonder how much that ankle problem early in the game was bothering Big Manuel, because he's not been the same player.
As Junmar gets that basket like a huban pang foul. And Sam Eman will collect his 5th personal foul.
Like what Junmar Pardo did that time. He was not successful with backing it down and then taking that fadeaway. Now going with a little bit of quickness, making that turn to the middle. He knew he had the advantage. He's got it in his arsenal, taking advantage of that mismatch.
He also knows right now, throughout the whole game, they have not been double teamed. So he knows that he can spin without running into a big crowd. So it's a huge advantage for him right now. It's going to be interesting if Alex Compton gives him another look defensively at this point. He seems like he's getting too comfortable doing what he wants to do as opposed to this point.
13 na po ang banda ng SMB. Lassiter against 2. Gustong araruhin ni Marshall lahat ng sumabay sa kanya. And he earns for himself a trip to the line for 2 shots. Mga free throw na to, ihahatid sa atin ng Smart Bro. With Smart Bro, you can share the smart life.
It was interesting. Alex was telling them to gather, come together, talk it out. Because this is the right time in the game right now where this game is starting to get away from Alaska. Down 14 halfway through the 3rd quarter.
Ito po ang ating hustle play, hatid sa atin ng Black Mamba Energy Drink. Buhay na buhay ka!
Like you said, I was saying, Vic Manuel doesn't seem like he has that same lift that he had in the past few games. And he's been taken out. It just doesn't seem like he's moving as well after having that early ankle injury.
Lassiter makes it a 15-point lead now for the defending champs. Still over 7 minutes remaining in the 3rd. Abueva looking to attack Santos. He surveys the floor, gets it to toss. They swing it around. It is Baguio who launches it. Could not send it home. Abueva underneath. Abueva pa rin. Finally, para kay Calvin.
And this is how it seems like they're going to get back to this ball game. They got to get those offensive rebounds. They haven't been shooting the ball all too well from the outside.
Only the 4th point of the game para dito kay Calvin Abueva. They are going to need him to step it up, especially with Manuel sideline. Fajardo could not receive it. Look at the defensive toss. Fajardo finally gets his hands on it.
What an awesome play by San Miguel. It wasn't just Junmar. Junmar, yeah, give him the credit. He got the shield, and he read when Sonny Cross was trying to play him over the top. But what a pass by Alex Cabonot to throw it weak side and then get it back down into him. Awesome. You see it here.
Stop shot na natin sa atin at the Wall Power Tools. Guaranteed tough. Ika nga ni Jason Webb. Too big, too strong, 2 points.
tell you what, he is, they're just so comfortable with San Miguel right now. Just so comfortable with what they do, what they know they can do. This has been a championship team, 2 of the last 3 conferences. If a team is capable of doing history, this is obviously the team.
They are the winningest franchise in the history of the PBA. Blasted third in traffic! Napakapit! And Coach Alex Compton is forced to burn a timeout with 6:17 remaining in the third. Alvin Abueva coming off that Alaska timeout. He looks to attack but hand off to Azul. On the run, RJ puts up a wild one. Shot clock did not reset. They gotta go quick. RJ puts it up and buries the bailout J.
Well, prior to that shot of RJ Azul, that was a 16-4 run for the San Miguel Beermen.
Well, I was just going to say, it's not about who steps up for Alaska right now. It's about what steps up for Alaska right now. And they got to get some baskets so they can let their pressure step up and get Calvin Abueva, getting him the ball, let him come down again. But if an rare air by Alaska.
Junmar misses from point blank. Alaska dodging a big bullet there. And now you see the hesitation in Baguio in taking that long one. Abueva thinking about it, driving closer, goes to the spin, the one-hander is good.
Now the pressure comes. You can see him jump right back on San Miguel. That was actually a very big miss by Junmar. He had a chance to shoot it off the backboard, and he didn't, and he then paid for it.
Ross on the attack, gets it to Fajardo, and Junmar kisses it off the glass for 2. Back to a 15-point lead para sa SMB.
Don't see him miss it twice.
And Chris Ross makes life so easy for Junmar Fajardo.
And again, the one-man press break of Chris Ross.
15 points in the game now para dito kay Fajardo. 9 of those 15 in this third quarter. As Kamagot comes out with it. Alex gets it back over to the Kraken. Junmar turnaround jumper is good!
You can't defend that any better than Sonny Fox did, and he still took that tough shot and made it.
This third quarter has been all Junmar and the rest of the Beermen. As a foul is spotted on Ross.
You can see that Calvin was trying to make things happen for Alaska.
Only got 6 points so far as we take a look at this cool move brought to you by Prestone Coolant. Next your engine against overheating. Protected. Prestone in. Inbound from the sideline. Azul gets it over to Banchero. Manuel back on para dito sa Aces. He looks to attack Arwin. Let's see that ankle at work. He decides to give it up. Toss, puts it up. Could not bail him out against the shot clock. And here come the Beermen once again. Kabakov thinking about that 3, but Baguio is right on that line with him. San Miguel is up by 17 points. Fajardo at the post. Step back fake. Arwin has to put it up. 1 to shoot. Arwin comes up with an air ball.
Well defended again by Sonny Toss, and really forcing him out away from his comfort zone. Those spots inside the paint, making him come out, making Junmar come out. They're going to need more of this. They're going to need stops, and if they can, get turnovers.
Azul down low to Manuel. The muscle man attacking Arwin at the post. Foul is spotted on Santos, and it's going to be his second personal.
That's just a good example of when Junmar Fajardo is in. He really changes the shot of the guy who's playing offense, because it was Vic Manuel posting up Arwin Santos, but when he spun to the middle, it was Junmar Fajardo right from him.
Right, he's always looking for Junmar. You have to look for him. You have to find him. Right there, again, change the shot by coming over and helping.
Kamagi running the show. This 5 on the floor is brought to you by Tanboy 5 years. Tibay ng loob, Tibay Tanboy. Cross at that baseline. Gets the basket. Because someone of the fouls. Our hearts also go out to the Gregorios, Mospato, Coach Allen, Coach Ryan. They just lost
their father,
Martin Gregorio. Condolence po sa inyo. Kinukumusta natin ang lahat po ng nanonood ngayon live on TV5. Lalong-lalo na ang ating dating Sports 5 at si Coach John Reyes. At ngayon, president na ng Media 5. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying this game. Fajardo puts it up. No good. 2.5 remaining in the third. Alaska looking to put together a run. Banchero fearless on that drive. Was fouled.
They need to be able to make those stops to quicken the ball game a little bit and make shots that are easier, because it means that Junmar is not yet set up in the pace on the opposing side.
Correct. I think one of the things you've seen, I'll let you go ahead with that first.
Mga free throw na to atin sa atin ng Smart Grow. With Smart Grow, you can share the smart life.
One of the things you see, though, is that 5-day break, you see that Coach Leo has been able to extend the minutes of Junmar in this basketball game. He's been playing much more heavier minutes than he has in previous games. And that's, again, that 5-day break.
Ross gets it across. 65-47. It is still San Miguel in control. Alaska looking. Oh! How do you defend that? A three-pointer natin sa atin ng Smart Pro. With Smart Pro, you can share the Smart Life.
I tell you, anything can happen in the game 7. Those are the shots that kill you, but those are the shots that win championships for you too.
I was about to say Alaska needing to lean on their funded defense, but then Arwin comes up with that bank shot. Foss misses on his own version, and here comes SNB once again. Blackjack na po ang abante rito ng San Miguel. Ross on the attack, trying to dish over to YDO. De Ocampo goes cross-court. Arwin will attack, puts it up. Foss will board it, and here comes Banchero. Baguio asking for it on the right side. Baguio spinning into trouble, but somehow found a way to lay it up.
You just gotta keep going if you're the Alaska Aces. If you're San Miguel, exactly what they're doing there now is trying to slow it down. Junmar's not inside. They want to rotate that basketball, extend the defense of Alaska even more.
So you have to be careful, because San Miguel cannot get too careful with the whole quarter to go. He's got a whole quarter in this basketball game.
Yancy's in trouble. Baguio strips it away. RJ will stop and pop. No. And that three-point shot has completely abandoned Alaska at this point.
That's been the story of the last 4 games. Alaska's inability to hit shots from the perimeter. They're such a great perimeter shooting team. They proved it all confident, but it's just somehow dried up. And Alex Compton scratched his head saying, "What's going on?" But it's been a tough time for them.
Be heard through shout. Pumunta lang sa sports5.ph at hanapin ang shout tab or column para magparamdam ng suporta sa inyong mga PBA idols. Sabi nga ni Cyrus Baguio, huwag kayong bumitaw, hindi pa tapos ang All-Filipino, meron pang tsansa. Ibigay na namin ang lahat, hindi na kami makakabawi, so expect nyo na gagawin namin ang lahat para makuha na ito. Of course, the Alaska Aces will have to dig even deeper within themselves now as they contend with Gabi Espinas minus his headband. And he locates Yancy. 2 shots pala. Yancy just bounced it off the knee of Azul.
You always say, why can't big men make those shots? They're tough. You got guys all over you, guys jumping up in the air. I mean, it's a tough shot to make those. We don't understand it. We're little guys. Big guys, they have a hard time making those shots.
Kabagnot with the leather, working against Cacho. Alex gets the back pass, will pull up, shoots over JV. Baguio with a rebound. Baclao is hustling down the floor. Banchero as well. But the defense of San Miguel recovering to stop that transition attack by the Aces. Banchero inantay yung big galing kay Baclao. Faking that handoff. Banchero all the way is fouled.
Well, so far, the Alaska Aces shooting 3 out of 19 from that three-point area. San Miguel shooting 7 out of 19.
5.5 seconds natitira sa ating third quarter. Banchero taking care of the first free throw.
Well, that's just got to try and make, finish this quarter strong as they have. Cutting down the lead a little bit, down to 17. And then they got to start off that 4th quarter and keep this same tempo right here that they're going with.
Ross on the move, puts it up against the block. Overcooks that one.
They're making everything else, Chris.
68-51. It is San Miguel who will take a commanding 17-point lead into the final frame.